In 2020, the Department of Justice indicted a Harvard University chemistry chair for lying about his affiliation with China's Thousand Talents Plan, a research recruitment program run by the Chinese Communist Party to lure talented Chinese students back to China.
Before we begin, make sure you like this video and subscribe to the Capital Current for more clear, no-nonsense coverage of what's really happening in Washington. Now listen to this. A Harvard chemistry chair was indicted for allegedly hiding ties to China's Thousand Talents program, a program designed to recruit scientists and potentially transfer American research overseas. Let that sink in. The same universities leading breakthroughs in artificial intelligence, military technology, and biomedical research may also be vulnerable to foreign influence. And now Senator Bill Cassidy is warning Congress that this isn't just an academic issue. He says it's a national security threat. Let's break down exactly what was said and why it matters to every American.
Please come to order. Our country has the best universities in the world, and major breakthroughs in cancer research, artificial intelligence, military technology, biomedical engineering. More happens at our universities. By the way, it's sensitive and sometimes it is classified. As our higher education system leads the world, and again, it's no accident, therefore it becomes a matter of national security. The Department of War invests an average of $10 billion a year ensuring we remain at the forefront of innovation. Ultimately, though, college is about setting students up for success, and they should be our priority. But that priority can be undermined when foreign adversaries attempt to exercise influence on college campuses, again, inherently threatening national security. This hearing is about foreign governments and countries' contribution to our universities. But just because somebody elsewhere contributes to our university does not mean it is malicious. We cannot prejudge, but we cannot be naive. We have to look at this in a way which we attempt to understand, and if there's a theme in this conversation, it'll be about transparency. And there are many success stories of this aid helping American students and helping people around the world with a collaboration which is fruitful and helping to solve complex problems. So, again, if we look at this poster, there's a lot of aid at play here. Hold it up a little bit higher, please. Almost $9 billion, going down to $2 billion. This is from the Department of Education. I take no blame for breaking out England from United Kingdom. So I think the Scottish say that it's United Kingdom when it's a good Scottish tennis player, and it's England when it's an English tennis player. But that's their thing. On the other hand, again, we cannot be naive, and there are times when the money serves allegedly as cover to infiltrate universities, to steal research and talent, and to foment anti-American ideology. In 2020, the Department of Justice indicted a Harvard University chemistry chair for lying about his affiliation with China's Thousand Talents Plan, a research recruitment program run by the Chinese Communist Party to lure talented Chinese students back to China. In 2024, the House Select Committee on the Chinese Communist Party discovered that China gained access to some of America's highly sensitive military technology through a partnership with Georgia Tech, which, by the way, was not disclosed. And we have seen foreign influence in other parts of campus life. In the fallout of the October 7th anti-Semitic attacks, the pro-Hamas National Students for Justice in Palestine caused chaos on over 275 college campuses, with chants of death to America and death to Israel. Again, on college campuses, we heard death to America.
In a recent Senate hearing, Senator Cassidy opened by reminding everyone of something most Americans already know. The United States has the greatest university system in the world. Our colleges are responsible for groundbreaking research in cancer treatments, artificial intelligence, defense technology, and countless other fields that keep America at the forefront of global innovation. But that leadership comes with risk. The federal government, including the Department of Defense, invests billions of dollars every year into research at these universities. That means cutting-edge discoveries, sometimes even classified technology, are being developed on college campuses. According to Cassidy, that makes universities a target. The senator warned that foreign governments may attempt to use financial contributions, partnerships, and research collaborations as ways to gain influence or access sensitive information, and he made it clear, not every foreign donation is a threat. International collaboration has helped solve major global challenges and supported students around the world. But Cassidy's message was simple. America cannot afford to be naive. He pointed to past incidents that raised serious concerns. One involved a Harvard chemistry department chair who was indicted for allegedly lying about ties to China's Thousand Talents recruitment program. Prosecutors said that program was designed to attract top researchers and move valuable knowledge back to China. Cassidy also referenced findings that Chinese entities gained access to sensitive military-related technology through a partnership with Georgia Tech that was reportedly not properly disclosed. That's exactly the kind of situation lawmakers say needs stronger oversight. Another part of the hearing focused on ideological influence on campuses.
I just read an interesting essay last night by Jonah Goldberg pointing out that institutions shape individuals. I just met young Marines, 16-year-olds shaped by a Marine-like experience, very positive. But he also points out that if you go to a university and you're mentored by somebody who has certain views, you'll be shaped by those certain views. And views of death to America is a threat, particularly at elite universities, is a threat to our country. Now, Iran publicly praised these movements, and that could be taken as an influence, as an evidence of their influence, but that's just what we know. Now, there's a difference between American college students having thoughtful dialogue, exploring ideas and beliefs, and becoming sympathizers with radical ideology in which we hear death to America. We have freedom of speech here, but let's not be naive. That's what this theme is. We need to protect college campuses, and the way we protect is through transparency. Now, $9.7 billion in foreign gifts and contracts were reported last year, but that only accounts for dollars that have been reported, and there's been zero accountability. You've heard the old adage, follow the money. Well, that's what we would like to do. Passing the DETERRENT Act is the next step. Let's close reporting loopholes, increase accountability, and provide transparency to Congress, intelligence agencies, and the public. Louisiana, Florida, Indiana, and Alabama have passed similar laws. They work. But I've said before, this is a national security concern and requires federal legislation. I thank President Trump for taking this threat seriously and protecting institutions, students, and research by streamlining the process to disclose foreign source gifts and contracts. The Department of Education will be better equipped to protect the U.S. from bad actors. Again, we're not prejudging. If somebody's building a medical school in the Middle East, that's a good thing. If somebody's researching better ways to handle water or to explore for minerals, that's a good thing. But if someone's attempting to influence us in a negative way or to steal information from us, that's a bad thing. And we need to know if other countries are trying to steal research or influence our campuses with an anti-American ideology. We didn't know when other countries are making financial contributions. Again, it may be innocent or not. Students, professors, and our country need to know. With that, we will go to our witnesses. And again, Senator Kim has introduced. So I'll begin by introducing Dr. Peter Wood. He is the president of the National Association of Scholars, a nonprofit that conducts research and advocacy focusing on academic freedom and transparency in higher ed. He previously served as a tenured associate professor of anthropology at Boston University, as well as associate provost and chief of staff to the president. He received his bachelor's from Haverford College and doctorate from University of Rochester. Thank you, sir, for being here.
Cassidy mentioned recent campus protests and warned that universities can shape the ideas and beliefs of students, for better or for worse. While the United States protects free speech, He argued that institutions should remain vigilant against extremist or anti-American ideology taking root. So what's the solution? Cassidy says the key word is transparency. Last year alone, universities reported roughly $9.7 billion in foreign gifts and contracts. But critics say loopholes in current reporting rules mean the true number could be much higher. To address that, lawmakers are pushing legislation known as the DETERRENT Act. The proposal would tighten reporting requirements, increase oversight, and give Congress and national security agencies better visibility into foreign funding flowing into American universities. Supporters say the goal is simple: protect academic freedom, protect research, and protect the country. And honestly, that's a reasonable position. America should absolutely remain open to global collaboration. Our universities benefit from international students, researchers, and partnerships every day. But at the same time, protecting national security and safeguarding taxpayer-funded research should be non-negotiable. Transparency isn't anti-education, it's common sense. If foreign governments are investing billions into American campuses, the American people deserve to know who is funding what and why. Because when it comes to protecting innovation, protecting our students, and protecting our country, sunlight is the best defense. What do you think? Should Congress tighten rules on foreign funding in American universities, or do you think the current system already does enough? Let me know your thoughts in the comments. I read them all. And if you want more straight analysis of the biggest political moments happening in Washington, make sure you like this video, subscribe to the Capitol Current, and turn on notifications so you don't miss our next report. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.